What it do, guys? Manjoume here, and today we're going to be playing a game of Legendary, a Marvel deck building game based on the 2008 Iron Man MCU video, the very first one. So let's get into it. Unless we get into multiverse stuff or stuff that they said actually started at first, and that aside, this is the first one for the modern MCU. It will be a single player game, meaning we only have 3 heroes: Happy Hogan, Iron Man, and Tony Stark. So Tony Stark and Happy Hogan are actually from the Homecoming set, then the MCU Anniversary / core set for Iron Man. So really cool, very accessible. This really only took, I think, two main sets, I think, to accomplish. Mastermind is, of course, Ironmonger. He's the basic bad guy, is just good guy but evil. So he's cool. He might be a little difficult. He's 9+ power, so that's pretty interesting. For the scheme, there wasn't one in the core set, or the MCU core set rather, that really fit this, so I decided to pick the Hidden Heart of Darkness. 8 twists, shuffle the Mastermind tactics into the villain deck as villains. So we have our Mastermind tactics here from Ironmonger. So they're going to go into the villain deck, so that's going to be something. And they're going to be villains. If there are no tactics in the city, you can win the game by fighting the Mastermind card, because there's only the one, so you only have to beat them the one time. I suppose that does make it a little easier. Twist: each player shuffles a tactic from their victory pile into the villain deck. Any player who did so draws 2 cards. Then investigate the villain deck for a tactic, and that tactic enters the city. Reveal all cards you investigated. Evil wins when 2 tactics have escaped. The biggest thing we're going to need to do is make sure they don't escape. I don't think it's going to be too bad. The 3 heroes are Happy Hogan, Iron Man, Tony Stark. The villain group that we're picking today to go along with Ironmonger is Iron Foes. Now, since it's a single player game, we didn't have to, but I decided it was thematic enough that it would fit. The henchman group that I picked was 10 Rings Fanatics, which went along with Raza, the 10 Rings leader. Now, something that you will notice in a second when we start playing is that 3 out of the 4 villains in the Iron Foes group are actually from Iron Man 2. So, yeah, we're going to be focusing on Raza in this. We will be playing the rest, but kind of ignore the fact that they're there and more so focus on the fact that Raza is the main baddie and that the 10 Rings Fanatics are the henchmen that we want to also take down. I did decide to play some special bystanders, mostly because it's thematic and partially because I like them better than the base ones because they don't do anything. And our bystanders today will be Pepper Potts, Happy Hogan, even though he's one of our heroes. A much younger Happy Hogan will be a bystander. These 3, oh, and the last one, of course, is going to be Stanley. I think from this point forward, we will always have Stan Lee as one of our bystanders in the villain deck, just as to honor him. It feels right to put him in there. So I'm cool with it. I hope you guys are cool with it too. Okay, let's see our lineup. Quantum Breakthrough Iron Man, wow. Watchful Eye, Happy Hogan. Stay Out of Trouble, Tony Stark. Head of Security, Happy Hogan. And Repulsor Rays, Iron Man. Actually a pretty cool lineup. We have at least one of each hero that we picked. And we got 1 rare. At the very least, that's interesting to see. First turn, who do we got? We have a Master Strike. Master Strike enters the game as a Stain Tech weaponry. Has 6 attack points, and he, Ironmonger that is, has Bank Conqueror 4. So he himself is at 13 attack points. So that's quite a bit. So if we're going to want to take him down a peg, we got to take down the Stain Tech weaponry first. And I don't really have the ability to do that right this second because I have 5 agents and only 1 shield trooper. But you know what? With 5, I'm definitely going to get this head of security, Happy Hogan, for 3. So I have 2 left. Can't really buy anything. Replace it with another watchful eye. Yeah, I can't really buy anything with that. So there's that. Let me shuffle the bystander stack. Every single bystander that I will be using in these MCU and probably future gameplay videos, unless it's specifically pertaining to the core set and 1 expansion, they're all going to be special because they're interesting. They do something. I like those better than just the basic ones. Now I will use them if it thematically fits. And really just for like 1 MCU movie or something like that. Okay, so we get the other 6. And what hero? Oh no, we got Raza, 10 Rings Leader. Pretty thematic for being an Iron Man movie based game. This time I got 3 agents and 3 troopers. Actually, Raza gets +1 attack for each bystander he has, and he has an ambush ability wherein he captures a bystander from the bystander stack and a random one from each victory pile. I don't have one yet, so let's see. We get one from here, and he is going to kidnap a shape-shifted copycat. So we'll read what that thing does when and if we can rescue them. Though now he has 5 attack, 6, and the mastermind has 13. Uphill battle. So we're not going to fight anyone. Now we have 3 points to recruit with. Pulsar Rays seems like a good start. Ooh, head of security. That's good because I would rather recruit head of security Happy Hogan than I would Maria Hill, because since it has coordinate and being a 1-player single solo game, it means that I can just discard it to draw a card. So if I need attack and I don't care about recruiting that turn, discard it, draw a card to replace it, and hopefully that one will be an attacking a card. If it's not, at least I tried. There's potential, at least. And I am most likely going to get him. And maybe just 1 watchful eye. Because it does benefit from having played multiple yellow cards in the deck. But definitely that Quantum Breakthrough is going to be really good. If you play a tech card before it, you get 4 cards off of that 1. That's better than Pot of Greed. I mean, by itself, it is a Pot of Greed. But then if you played a tech card before, it's like a double Pot of Greed. Like, that's busted. Super good. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, good stuff. What do we have here? A twist. What does the twist do? Each player shuffles a tactic from their victory pile into... Okay, we don't have any yet, so that does nothing. Hey, free turn. So I have 3 agents and a head of security, Happy Hogan. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 troopers doesn't really help us, but we do have 5 points to work with. I'm going to go ahead and get another head of security for 3. I have 2 left. Is that cheap enough? It is not. So we're going to go ahead and pass the rest of the turn. What do we have this turn? We have Whiplash. So everything moves forward 1. Okay, so Whiplash, he has a fight ability. Each player reveals a tech hero or gains a wound. Escape, same effect. So hopefully he won't get all the way there, but if he does, we'll have to make up for it. So we have 4 agents and 2 troopers. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get 1 watchful eye Happy Hogan. Seems like a pretty good one to get. And that's pretty much it for the turn. The beginning, it's a little slow, I'll admit. But once you get some draw cards, some bigger cards, some cards that kind of go off after you played a certain one before it, you can really ramp up the game. And I am eyeing that Quantum Breakthrough Iron Man quite a bit, because he looks and is a really good one. Okay, so that's 2. Okay, we have our first tactic. So he's just another villain, but he's worth what he's worth. So that's not great. Okay, so he's worth 9. So that's going to be really tough to fight. And I don't really have anything that can fight that. See my agent here? I have 3. And then I have repulsor rays for 2. And then 2 troopers, so I have 4 to work with. Can't fight anything yet. And I will maybe Genius Billionaire? That's 2. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get him. Yeah, I cannot fight anything right now, so I'm just gonna have to hope nothing happens. Okay. What do we get? Oh no! Oh no! The Mastermind Tactic, as in Ironmonger, just kidnapped Happy Hogan. Which we're just gonna say different universes because we have Happy Hogan helping out. We're just gonna kind of pretend that didn't happen. Okay, so I've got 3, 4, 5 with head of security, 5 recruitment points, and 2 attack points. So, gonna get Arc Reactor. It's strong. I like it. Gonna need. Maybe I'll get another Watchful Eye because there's so many of them. Although I do like Stay Out of Trouble because even if you, for whatever reason, you don't want his attack, which is not terrible, you can coordinate it, discard it, and draw a card to replace it, which would hopefully be something that actually does helpful, or actually is helpful to you. See what we got. Hammer Drone Marine. Okay, and we have to remember that we lose the game when 2 tactics have escaped. Not Master Strikes, but tactics. So that's what we're going to have to make sure doesn't happen. Have 1, 2 shield agents. Then I will play Head of Security, Happy Hogan. So now I have 4. And I'll get Stay Out of Trouble. Go ahead and spend that 4 right away. Replace it with another one. Okay, fair, whatever. But now since I played a yellow card, I'll play Watchful Eye Happy Hogan. So I get 2 attack points. Probably won't be a lot this turn, but see what we can get. So we have 2. Danger Sense 2. I get to look at the cards. And what's the twist again? Yeah, I guess I'll put that first. If it revealed any strikes, KO the strikes. We didn't get any of them, so we don't really get too much off of that. Then I was actually hoping to get some points off of that. 1, 4. Yeah, 2, 3, 4 with Genius Billionaire. And I guess I'll fight the Hammer Drone Marine. Yeah, that's exactly 4. And he has an effect. Fight. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. KO one of them, put the rest back in any order. Not that it really matters, so I'm going to draw into them. Oh dear, which one will I KO? I'll KO the Shield Agent and then get the other 2 on my next turn. That one was actually not bad. Now we have a twist, and since I don't have a tactic as in my victory pile, it doesn't really do anything. So that kind of just bought me a turn. Oh, that's fun. I have 3 agents. 3. See, now I have Head of Security, so I could play that and get another Watchful Eye, or stay out of trouble. That's a good question. Do I want to do that? I could coordinate it away, or I can buy stuff with it. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to coordinate it, discard it, draw 1, and it was another one of these, so that was almost pointless. I'll go ahead and get another Stay Out of Trouble. So there's all of that. I was actually hoping to get something more interesting. Repulsor Rays and Arc Reactor. I don't have any other cards, so I have 2 + 3, 5 attack. And actually, I think I can fight Raza. Raza has 4 plus the Bystander, so that's 5 exactly. So I can fight him. See his effect there. He had +1 because he kidnapped someone. I defeated him, and I rescued the Shape-Shifted Copycat. When you rescue this Bystander, this card becomes a villain with 3 attack and enters the city. It gains the ability fight KO one of your heroes. Oh, geez. So we have to fight them now. Oh, geez. I thought that would be a positive. I mean, the effect, you know, fighting it. It's not exactly hard to beat, but still, I didn't see that coming. I mean, I get it's a copycat, or shapeshifted copycat, so it's pretending to be someone when it's actually nefarious, and that's cool. But man, I did not see that one coming, especially in an Iron Man fight. I mean, obviously it's an X-Men card. Or actually, what set is it from? Secret Wars Volume 2. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's an X-Men villain. I mean, I'm going to say it's Mystique. I think that's pretty fair. It's a pretty fair assessment. And I'm actually going to make note of that for any X-Men movie-based games. I'm going to make sure I use her. And if I have more than one copy, more than one copy. I don't know how many I actually have. Okay, what do we got? 10 Rings Fanatics. Okay, so both of those are pretty easy to beat. So I actually do have 3 troopers right there, so I can fight them, take them down. And these basically are the same. And I don't know if I want to do that. Guess it doesn't matter. I'll go ahead and use Head of Security, Happy Hogan, and 2 Shield Agents. So I have 4 points to work with. I guess I'll go ahead and get another Watchful Eye with my 4. Replace it. Another Repulsor Ray. That's cool. And then, actually I'll leave these out. With my 3 attack, I'm going to attack the 10 Rings Fanatics. Why not? Take them down. They have a fight ability. KO one of your heroes. So I'll KO another agent to just get rid of them. They're good to kind of weed out of your deck, I suppose. I'm hoping I don't take out too many that I won't be able to buy anything. Oh good, one replaces him. Okay, so I do have 3 agents. And that is, I could buy Repulsor Rays. But I'll go ahead and buy 1 Maria, because I do want to get that one day, and I'm just going to need more buying points to do so. Okay. Then I've got Arc Reactor, Iron Man, so that's 3. Stay Out of Trouble, Tony Stark, and since I played a gray card before, or black card, whatever, I get Danger Sense 2. So what do we got? Oh dear! Which one do I want? Well, this enters as a villain, so that counts as 1, so I have 6 points to work with. So I think I'll do the Strike on top. And a Trooper. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was it. 7 points. Confused myself there. 7 points. Strike has 6. I can take that down. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take down the Strike. Whew. But I will have to... I mean, I was able to take one. Should I have taken down that? I don't want to like limit myself too much, especially if it's a little too early on. I want to buy a couple more things before I go too crazy. Strike enters. If there is a villain in the bank, which there is, I gain... So this just kind of dies, and then I gain a wound. I think I'm okay with that. Rather than everything being shifted over and things starting to escape, I think I would rather just take the wound, pass a turn later down the line. Ooh. Genius Billionaire. So that's 1/1. Then I'll use Head of Security. I wish I'd gotten that last turn, then I would have not had to deal with this wound. Whatever, cool. So I have now, because I'm going to have to keep track of this because there's going to be quite a play. 3 recruitment points and 1 attack point. Then I'll play Watchful Eye, Happy Hogan, which gives me 2 more attack, so that's 3. And since I did play yellow before, we get Danger Sense 2. And it's no strikes. Crap. Well, I'm going to put the twist first, then the tactic. Okay, so that actually did not help at all. It gave a couple more points, I guess. Then I'll play Stay Out of Trouble, Tony Stark, which gives us another 2, so now we have 5. And I mean, it's Danger Sense 2, so once again, it's the same thing that we just had. Then 2 more agents. So now I have 5 recruitment points, 5 attack points. I wish I had 1 more so I could take down Whiplash. Well, I guess with the 5, I'm going to go ahead and get Loyal Friend Happy Hogan, who is a striker. And striker means he has one attack per strike, master strike that there is. So I have one in my discard pile. There's one in, or sorry, there's one in my victory point pile, and there's one in the discard pile. So that's 2. He'll have 2 attack, and then it just keeps going up. Some cards are double strikers, and they do even more. Now the repulsor rays, I think that's a sign that I should probably start buying them, especially since they're so cheap. I am now realizing that there's nothing here with recruitment points attached to them. All we have, draw a card, really good draw card, but just a draw card. Then attack, 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 attack. In fact, they're the same 2 attacks repeated in a pattern. So we're not in the best of shape, but you know what? We're going to play it out to the end. Because what else are we going to do as heroes? Okay, so let's draw the rest of our hand and in the turn. Cool. It is a twist. And the twist is if there are no tactics in the city, and there is, so that does nothing. Okay, I have 2 agents, and that's about it for that. Cool, striker. So there's 1, 2 strikes total. So loyal friend Happy Hogan gives me an additional 2 attack. So I'm at 2. Then with the 2 agents, I am also at 2. Repulsor rays gives me another 2, so that becomes a 4. Then I'll play Stay Out of Trouble, Tony Stark. And because I played a tech card before, I get his extra effect. So first of all, I get 2 attack. And then I get to look at the top 2 cards and Danger Sense for 2. 1 villain, which I will count as a, oh, it's a villain. There's 1 villain and 1 Stan Lee bystander who I'll put at the top of the deck. But because it is there, get +1 attack. So from 6 to 7. Then I'll play another one because I have another one. So that's 2, and we already know what's there, so it's another 3. So now we're at 10 attack. I'll go ahead and fight Overloaded Arsenal, the first tactic, for 9. And I think that's all we can really do. What does he say? Each other player reveals a tech hero or gains a wound. Then each other player reveals a blue hero or gains a wound. I'm going to go ahead and say I have both, so I won't gain a wound, but I will gain the tactic. Then we also rescued a younger Happy Hogan. When you rescue this bystander, you may KO a wound from your hand or any player's discard pile. Unfortunately, I don't have it out, so we're not going to get the healing action from that, unfortunately. Just going to have to eat that one. But we did take out one of the Mastermind tactics, which means we won't have to worry about, for now, the fact that the lose condition, evil wins condition of when 2 tactics escape. At the very least, if they end up here, they'll be at the end of the line, not the beginning. Next card is Stan Lee. Stan Lee is kidnapped by the 10 Rings Fanatics. So we're definitely going to want to save him. Okay, so we have Shield Officer Maria Hill for 2. Shield Agent, another 2, 2. 2, 3, 4. 5. Yeah, so we're going to go with 5 recruitment points. Going to get... I'm going to go ahead and get another Maria Hill. feel like I'm a little low on that, so just give me another one. It's fine. And 2 left. That doesn't really do anything. Then I also have from him 1 attack, 2, 3, 4, which Watchful Eye. And I guess I'll fight the 10 Rings Fanatics. And first of all, his effect, KO one of your heroes, and I'll take down 1 agent. Then we rescued Stan Lee. When you rescue this bystander, say a hero name, then reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put one of those cards with that exact name in your hand, put the rest back in any order. The hero name, the exact one. What was... it's gonna be that yellow... The yellow, not Watchful Eye, Asset Management? The Happy Hogan, that's just the shield officer. So we look at the top 3 cards of the deck. Yeah, Head of Security was the one I wanted. I should not have put the rest of my cards away, because now actually would have been good. Well, because I had 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I had 5 minus 3, 2, 3, 4. Now I have 4 recruitment points to work with. Another Watchful Eye, why not? Awesome. Another one of those. Oh no, another tactic. Okay. I'll just go ahead and not do anything so I can get rid of the wound. Well, I guess KO it. Basically just skip my turn, but there wasn't really too much I would have been able to do with it, so I'm okay with that. Sometimes you have to take the L's. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, a Master Strike. So, if there is a villain in the bank, each player, which there is, each player just gains a wound. Awesome, so I just get the wound I just got rid of. Okay, whatever. And I wish I had the card that would... I wish I had Head of Security, so I would have just KO'd the wound, but I don't, so I can't. At the very least, anyone with strikes goes up, because now there's 1, 2, 3 strikes have been played, right? Yeah. So now 3 Master Strikes have been played. So anyone with strike ability is almost at full power, at least half. So Watchful Eye, Happy Hogan. So that puts us at 2 attack. Play another one. Watchful Eye, Happy Hogan. Brings us up to 4. 4, and then I get to Danger Sense for 2. This is a twist. What does the twist do again? There are no tactics in the city. There is a tactic in the city. No, wait. Player shuffles a tactic from their victory pile. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to put Whiplash on top instead. Oh, and there was one, so brings me up to 5, 6, 7, 8. Pulsar Rays, and then Stay Out of Trouble to bring me up to 10. Then I have an agent. And then I guess I'll just go ahead and fight. Okay, I have 10. Go ahead and fight the tactic. And let's see what he says. If the bank is empty, the player on your right chooses a villain from their victory pile. That villain enters the city. Well, it's not empty, so we're not going to worry about that. So that worked out relatively okay. Okay, let's see what we got next. Whiplash, because we put him there. Okay. Okay, Watchful Eye, Happy Hogan. So that starts us off with a 2. Go ahead and make that a 3. Arc Reactor to make that a 6. Then Stay Out of Trouble to make that 6 and 8. Now we're going to Danger Sense for 2. Which one is better? Both of these are pretty bad. Man, these are both not good. Okay, I guess I'll just hope and let them do that. I'm going to put him on top. I put him on top, so that's another 1, so I'm at 9. Oop. Okay, I think it just caps out at 9. Then I have 3 recruitment points. And I'm going to get another head of security, because why not? It's still fine. So that's that. Little gray area. And then 9 attack. I'm going to go ahead and fight. I guess this whiplash. It doesn't matter which whiplash. I'll take out that whiplash. And then his effect is each player reveals a tech hero or gains a wound. I have plenty, so I will not be gaining said wound. So let's just keep going. See what we draw into. Sonic Stunner, Ironmonger. Okay. I was hoping we wouldn't have to deal with that, but I suppose we do. Okay, for attackers, we have 2 troopers. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Okay. So I'm gonna play Loyal Friend Happy Hogan. 3 Master Strikes have been revealed, so he has 3 attack, or plus 3 attack. 3, 4, 5, 6 with Genius Billionaire. Then I have 1 recruitment point for that card. 2 with Agent. 3, 4 with Happy Hogan. So now we're at 4. So we're going to fight with the other Whiplash. So that's 6, exactly 6. And his effect, once again, is to reveal a tech hero or you gain a wound. See, take your choice, loyal friend or genius billionaire, so we meet the requirement. Don't have to worry about it. Then with the 4 recruitment points, I'm going to get Repulsor Ray, Iron Man. There we go. There is an endless innovation. That's what I've been waiting for. So we can start drawing cards and, like, you know, getting this thing on the road. Although I do think it's really weird how endless innovation, which is cool, and I think is a good thing to signify like Iron Man 1, but it's weird that they put it in Avengers picture there and then use Quantum Breakthrough, which I think should have gone for Iron Man 2 because he figured out a whole new element, kind of, with the help of people, or the Avengers because, you know, it's the ultimate of that saga. Well, sorry, that phase, but oh, I'm getting that endless innovation. I'm getting it. No doubt about it. Okay, so I'm at 4 cards, 5, 6. Okay. What do we got? Scheme Twist. So, twist. Each player shuffles a tactic from their victory pile into the villain deck. Well, I guess I could pick one. I guess Overloaded Arsenal. Because you just have to have a blue or tech. Blue or tech card. Any player who did so draws 2 cards. Then investigate for a tactic and it enters the city. Okay, so now since I did, I get to draw an additional 2 cards. Then investigate the city for a tactic, and then now it enters the city, which really sucks because now it's there, and then there's another twist there, so that's going to make another one. But we do have a stacked hand, so Maria Hill, 2 agents, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going to coordinate my genius billionaire out of the hopes that I'll draw something to let me get more. I did! Shield Officer Marie Hill. So now I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 recruitment points. And so I'll buy Endless Innovation for 3. And then Quantum Breakthrough for 7. So there's all my recruitment points, and now we're getting Endless Innovation out the wazoo. Now, probably shouldn't put them away, but I did play a yellow card before. So now I'll play Watchful Eye, Happy Hogan, which gives me 2 attack and Danger Sense 2. And I'm going to go ahead and put Raza on top of the deck and say thank you for the extra attack. Then Repulsor Rays for an extra 2. So now I'm at 5 attack. Not a whole bunch to work with, but that turn I did play a bunch of these shield agents. So I'm going to go ahead and fight the Shapeshifted Copycat. And the Copycat's ability, or fight effect, fight KO one of your heroes. So I'll KO the shield agent. So I won't have access to my stuff yet, but it's looking okay. Raza 10 rings leader. He kidnaps. Oh no, we kidnapped Happy Hogan. See what we can do to save him, fight him. See what we got. Trooper. Striker. So that's another 3, 4 attack. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we have 8 attack. If I could pick that up. Eight attack, and now, since we've played a yellow card before with Watchful Eye, we get Danger Sense 2. So I'm going to put Justin Hammer on top. And I get an extra 1, so now I'm at 9, which is good. And then I have 2 Shield Agents. Doesn't really help, but I do have 9 attack. I will fight Sonic Stunner, Ironmonger, and then his fight ability is each other player reveals a tech hero, which I have my loyal friend to say, there you go. And fight him, gain him. We're good to go. Oops. Wrong pile. Okay, we're good. Now we have Justin Hammer entering the battlefield. He has Bank Conqueror 2, so he is at 5 attack. But if you fight him, you get recruitment points usable in that area. I have Shield Trooper. I have a wound. So I'm gonna put this all together and then from there decide whether or not to fight or recruit. Let's see, I have 3 attack. 4, 5, 6. Another stay out of trouble. 7, 8. And if I can get one more hero. Oh, they're both twists. Well, I get a twist anyway, so. Well, I can't even fight him. Oh, it sucks. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and fight with my 8. Fight Raza, 10 rings leader. Because he only has 5, because he has 1 plus Happy Hogan that he kidnapped. And Happy Hogan lets me KO a wound from my hand, such as this guy, or discard pile. So at least we got rid of a wound. That was good. I actually didn't need that. Oh no. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. What do we get? Oh yeah, it was the Scheme Twist. Okay, so the Scheme Twist, I have to shuffle the tactic back into the villain deck, which is getting much shorter. So we're gonna have to either win it or I don't know, we're gonna get beaten. We may not win this one if that happens, if we kind of get timed out. Although on the bright side, Justin Hammer no longer has, I probably should have taken him out last turn too, he has less attack. So since I did that, I get to draw 2 cards. And also need to investigate for tactic, which thankfully we did not get. I guess it doesn't really matter. Both of them are not, like, Pepper Potts is going to get kidnapped, sucks, and then Justin Hammer comes out again. Not a big deal. Okay, I have a lot that I can do. So, Head of Security, Happy Hogan. And I'm going to keep track this turn because it's going to add up. 2 recruitment points. Then I'm going to use Watchful Eye, Happy Hogan. And since we already know what's there, but, you know, whatever, show it off. 1 villain. So now I have 3 attack points. Two agents, so now we're at 4. Head of Security, Happy Hogan, so another 2, so now we're at 6. And I'm gonna buy Endless Innovation, replace, and Endless Innovation, replace. So that was really good. So that was 3 attack, 4 attack, stay out of trouble, +2. Now we're at 6. Arc Reactor, 3 more, +1 because we played 1 other tech card before that. So we get 4 more, so 6. So now we're at 10. And I'm going to go ahead and fight Overloaded Arsenal, Ironmonger. Fight him, and then it says each other player reveals a tech hero or gains a wound, then each other reveals a blue or gains a wound. I'm going to go ahead and say the tech one because I definitely have that. I don't know if I'm supposed to do both of them. I did the first time. This time I'm not. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and read it in that light and defeat him. Ooh, that was a pretty good turn. A lot of what we needed to see and happen did happen. Although now, without any tactics on the field, we can now attack the Ironmonger himself. Because Justin Hammer has kidnapped Pepper Potts, we might have to deal with that first. Okay, so with that, we have 2 troopers. Repulsor rays, so that's another 2, so now we're at 4. I'm gonna coordinate Head of Security to replace it with another card. Use Genius Billionaire to go up to 5. And then one recruitment point. Then I'm going to use Watchful Eye. I only get 2, so that brings me to 7. That's already enough. I guess I'll just coordinate this out. What do I get? Oh, okay. Quantum Breakthrough. Draw 2. Then since I played Genius Billionaire before Quantum Breakthrough, I get to draw an extra 2 cards. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. Another Trooper, bringing me up to 8. Then I'll play Repulsor Rays. So that gives me another 2. Since I played a blue card prior, which was just another copy of Repulsor Rays, I get an extra 1. So 3 more. So I'm at 11 points. And since I do not have any tactics here, I can actually fight him right now. Then the rest I have is an officer and a agent. So 3 more. I'm at 4. So I guess I would just buy another Endless Innovation. Place that. And with my 11 attack, I'm going to go ahead and fight the Ironmonger, who has Bank Conqueror 4, but the bank is empty, so he doesn't get any bonuses. He's at 9, I'm at 11. I beat him, and I win, thanks to the Quantum Breakthrough that drew me the extra 4 cards. You know, the moment the game started, I was eyeing Quantum Breakthrough, and I knew once I was able to draw into it, we would do great things. 5, 10, 15... 15 plus 8, 23, 23 plus 6, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and 37. 37 victory points. Well guys, that's it for Legendary and Marvel deck building game, Iron Man MCU based game. Did you guys have a favorite play? What's your favorite card seen in this video? If you want to stay up to date with my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out links in the description below, like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining. That's all for now guys. Manjoume out.